The one and only Ed Hoffman on Into the Mix. You can't get more
Old.
right. That's not the words I was looking for. Bald. Well, I'm catching up.
All right.
But you really can't get much more notoriety for bass players than you.
Wow. Ed
Huffman, that name is known. Oh God,
I'm infamous.
You are infamous. You're more popular than the game. You've been in numerous bands, and we're gonna pick you apart here a little bit today, and see what we can find out about you that people may not know. I do know a lot of things that other people may not know.
Yeah, he's generally my therapist when I come here, so he finds a lot of cool stuff out.
Hey,
I can't talk about it at gigs.
We do it all. $85 an hour. I'll listen to anything you want to say. But all right, let's jump into this. So, what was the very first instrument you remember playing?
Well, probably one of them flutophone things back in grade school, you know.
Now, was that forced upon you, or was that your choice?
Nah, I don't think it was forced. Not like fluoride pills.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, that's a whole different line of conspiracy theory there. But I think my mom was on the '67 baby, maybe, and then them fluoride pills, and the resulting brain damage.
So how old do you think you were when you were playing your flutist friend?
5, 6, maybe.
So it was like a kindergarten, first grade thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on from the flutist friend. What was your next instrument?
I found a beat-up guitar, an old acoustic 6-string guitar in my mom and dad's attic. The action was probably about 4 inches high, and I thought it was the most awesome thing ever.
Yeah.
So, could make some noise and act up, and that was pretty cool.
And how old were you then?
I have no recollection of how old I was then.
No recollection.
Yeah, I was just a kid, though.
So, would that be considered your first real instrument? Your first real thing to go out and play?
Nah.
No.
No, when my mom had determined that I was actually going to be serious enough to take lessons, and, I got a $50 peanut guitar and a little acoustic at Sears when it was up at one of the malls.
Was it a Silvertone?
I don't know. I don't remember what brand it was. But I remember I had 4 strings on it, and that's how I learned to play bass.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's true.
Your first bass was actually a guitar?
Yeah, it was an acoustic guitar.
And it only had 4 strings, or you broke 2 of the strings in that?
Well, no, we kind of tried to space them out to make it more like a bass.
Your mom tried to help you out to make it a bass?
No. That would have been Dick Bindi.
Dick Bindi.
The late great. Helped me out there. He gave me lessons for a lot of years, and I know I probably tormented him a little bit. Choked on a lollipop once in a lesson, and then I went in wearing my kid sister's book bag on my head and some Flintstones Pebble sunglasses. He had a good time with that.
I thought Jason Corby was going to be the death of me. This is a whole new level of crazy. So, all right. So your first. Is that when you decided you were going to become a bass player?
Oh, yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
You and Dick Bindi?
Yep.
And Dick Bindi was your first teacher?
Correct.
And your only teacher?
Yeah, I would say that too, until which time, things evolved into modern day tablature and YouTube lessons and stuff like that.
So when do you consider yourself as actually becoming a bass player? How old were you when you decided this is it, this is the instrument I want to play?
Well, I knew right away. The first time I heard Kiss play.
Okay. I was going to get to this. I was going to ask you what actually influenced you to want to be a bass player.
I saw Kiss, and my whole world changed. I thought that was the coolest thing I'd ever seen, and I wanted to be those guys. I didn't want to be just one. I wanted to be all of them.
Everybody did.
Like at the same time.
Everybody had to go out and buy anything that was Kiss.
Yeah, like that guy in that Hey Ya video. He was everybody.
Who?
Hey Ya, Andre 3000. All right.
Man, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty far removed from Kiss, but.
So, I keep pushing this along because I make these videos so freaking long. I spend hours editing out stuff I can't use.
Yeah,
everybody's
like this one ought to be about, hello, goodbye.
No way. There's still some good stuff we got to get out of here yet. So what was your first band?
First band? Was a kid across the street. We called ourselves Pirate.
Pirate.
Yeah.
Just you and one other guy.
Oh no! Wait, I jumped the gun there. I think we called ourselves Fantasy. That was it.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Was it a drummer?
It was a fantasy.
It was a fantasy. So it wasn't actually a band.
Well, there was a couple of kids that got together and, ruined his mom's reputation and pissed off the neighbors a lot. That was
Awesome.
about as successful as that venture became.
So what was your first real band?
First time I played out, I think it was, I can't remember if it was a wedding reception or a talent show at North Schuylkill. But the same kid from across the street, we had me and it was Kenny Kaczynski, me and a guy on drums named Ronnie Billy. And now what I can't remember is if it was the talent show at North Schuylkill, because it was all right around the same time, and I've done so much damage to myself, I don't remember. I'm not at Ace Frehley level. Hey, I kind of don't remember. A lot of stuff happened, and my memory's kind of disjointed.
So we're not sure what your first gig was.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Okay, so it's one of those. What was your first paying gig?
That's a hot one. I don't even know if I remember that one.
Whitehawk, and then Whitehawk eventually formed Crazed,
Yeah.
and that would be with Keith Knighting, Jim Berger.
Yeah. Vince Cabana was in there.
Vince did what then?
He did a lot of lead vocals and played keys.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that part of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Crazed, and even there's another point it morphed into a band called Shanghai too.
I remember that.
In the 86 through 87 or 88, somewhere back. I can't remember everything. I used to keep stuff logged down. I used to have a
book
kind of like
somewhere.
little,
little diary, so to speak.
for times like now when I'm
You can't think of
kind of
anything.
sort of senile and I don't remember nothing.
So what are you currently doing?
I'm in a band called Broken Spell. We do classic rock. We touch on some 90s stuff, but we're having a blast. We got a fantastic singer, guitar player, Lonnie Andolowski, another fantastic player with Scotty Kime, and a kid on drums, Derek Seeger, who is absolutely amazing. He's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
So
nice.
We're having a blast, and we're being, it's been a lot of fun. We're well received when we go out, and we look forward to doing as much as we can. We're getting old. We have our limitations, but it's been fantastic.
Nice. So you have a gig tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Where are you at tomorrow?
Yeah, we're playing at Tamaqua
At a block party, right?
at a block party. Friendship Fire, I think Friendship Fire Company, something like that.
You guys have a Facebook page of that?
Yeah.
You can look
Broken
on there
Spell
and
is
check
on
your
Facebook.
schedule?
Yep.
Always,
The events
always
are
a good
there.
way. Do you guys have any originals?
Negative.
No originals.
Nope, not yet.
Does Crazed in that had originals though?
There was some stuff back in the day there, yeah.
Is there anything recorded?
I couldn't even, if there is, I wouldn't even know if it exists. Jimmy Berger, if it exists, Jimmy
Berger
has it.
Yeah, I was going to say Berger would
Yeah.
have it if it exists.
He'd be the chronicler, historian, I guess, of all that
I'm
stuff.
trying to get him to come on. I
Oh,
shot
hey,
him a message.
This would be fun.
Yeah. So what about outside of music? Do you have any hobbies?
Well, outside of music, hobbies, I was into comic books really heavy since I was a kid. I collected a lot of comic books, went to a couple of shows.
Do you still collect?
No,
No,
I'm not allowed.
you're not allowed.
No, my wife says I have to grow up.
Well, you can do like I do. You can get like selfies. I have a hell of a time drawing this every morning. Oh no, I would never guess you were a comic book fan. So you don't collect anything now?
Guitars and basses.
Well, we know that's cut off. You're married.
Yeah.
Woo! He's not buying anything. I swear to God. I swear to God. But anyway, yeah. I was hoping that you would stop in because I was going to shoot you a message and say, "Hey, I want to bring you on into the mix." People are pretty entertained by getting to know the person a little bit more, what they did in the past, and that. Because a lot of times you go to a show and you're like, "Wow, that guy seems really familiar. I don't know."
Yeah.
Or that girl, I thought I saw her in such and such band. But
And
yeah,
if you
man.
ever thought he looks pretty weird, now you know. He really is weird.
Who? He's talking in a third. You're talking in a third.
Yeah. Weird, right?
That, not as weird as me. No. I'm actually being laid back. I'm trying to be, aesthetic on it. This, you know what? Jamie Rogers had a point. This does make you look fat. Not you, me. I was trying to blame it on cheeseburgers. Well, he said it's the camera. I said it was cheeseburgers, but it is because
Just say his training is huge. Yeah. You have to eat a lot. You have to eat big to be big. You must be huge. Eat huge.
And one last plug for your band. Where are you at after this weekend?
I know we got we got a big Pride Motorcycle Club event. They call it Jailbreak.
Yeah.
That's up in Milton, if I remember correctly. That's going to be really cool. We're expecting that to be off the hook.
I wonder if that's like the old van-ins we used to do up there in Milton. It's just like a motorcycle party.
With vans.
Club. Yeah, with vans.
Yeah.
I thought bikers were crazy. These fucking guys were off the fucking hook.
I don't know if they were the same guys that me and the guys, what was that? We were in Failing Upward at the time, I think. Yeah, we did a job for them, and that turned into a real bad, like guys were on stage taking their clothes off.
We had the girls taking their clothes off. We were fine with that.
Yeah, it didn't work that way for us.
Oh man, these guys were just as crazy as bikers. Well, we're going to end this episode. The little guy needs me. There's a bug. And thanks, Ed, for coming on to
Hey,
into the
thank
mix.
you. It's always cool to be with an area legend. Really cool guy, good friend, best kept secret in North America, yin yang music.
Hey, thanks for the plug.
Get your gear here.